All right, let's go to the calm of the water at our Highland Furniture River City Grill camera location out at Lake Marble Falls. Sun comes up at 5 minutes, 6:52 on this Sunday. We've got a wind advisory in effect for Hayes, Travis, Williamson, Lee, and now Fayette added to the list. Bastrop and Caldwell counties. Fayette County was just added in the last half hour. North winds 15 to 30 with gusts up to 40 possible, especially those gusts of 25 to 35 that we're seeing right now. And 11 of our 15 counties are under the red flag warning because in addition to the strong gusts, we also have the potential that the humidity will drop into the mid and upper teens to around 20%. But as I showed you in the first half hour of our show today, the numbers don't reflect that. The numbers are reflecting mostly 20s through the day. So the gusts are around 25 to 35 at a few locations now. In the next 3 hours, by 10 o'clock, they'll be still at around 25 to 35. Some may be a little bit higher than that. As we get into the early afternoon, here's 2 p.m. We're looking at, according to our forecast model here, on the highest end 25 to 30, and then shortly after sunset, which is before 6 o'clock at 5:37, we're down to around 15 to 25 with a further reduction into the evening. Today, the wildfire risk is very high to extreme. That extreme extends essentially from Fredericksburg and Willow City and Stonewall across Dripping Springs into the Austin area up to Round Rock and over to south of Rockdale and down through the rest of the southern part of our viewing area because of the low humidity and the strong wind gusts that we will have. The cold front has passed Houston. It is on its way to Corpus Christi. This has left the strong wind. And I told you in the first half hour I would tell you why I have rain in that 7-day forecast. The high will dominate through much of the week, but this area of low pressure by Friday drops into Southern California. It heads to the east. It lands west of El Paso by 6 o'clock. And notice that we have the upper winds coming out of the southwest. That brings in a little moisture from the Pacific, and then the low will move on into Oklahoma. So this may produce a little bit of rain as we get into next Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, ahead of that, it's just going to be a very quiet week. The strong wind today, and we will have a few days where the winds do get a little strong. But as on the whole, sunshine today, a clear sky tonight, and more sun tomorrow. Highs today will be in the mid to upper 60s to a few in the low 70s. Wind chill tomorrow morning, upper 20s to low in a few mid 30s. This is what it's going to feel like when you head out at 7 a.m. on Monday. And then high temperatures on Monday afternoon will be in the mid and upper 50s to low 60s. A very chilly day tomorrow, but with lower wind speed on Monday afternoon. Today, 68. The normal high today, 74. So an unseasonably cool day. North wind at 15 to 25 with those higher gusts. The sky will be clear tonight. The wind speed's lower. 35 in town. Lower half of the 30s for the vast majority of the viewing area, and I won't be surprised if there are a few in the upper 20s, and then a high of 61 under the sun Monday. We'll be in the mid and upper 30s for most of our lows on Tuesday morning. Peak in the lower half of the 70s in most locations Tuesday afternoon. We're in the 80s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday with a 20% chance of rain on Saturday, and there'll be a 20% chance of rain next Saturday night into next Sunday.